superstars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Bay Sox.
And now,
it's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kevin Smith gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more.
Designated hitter, number 17.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Cal Mitchell would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Freese leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible out.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No. Stepping up is Morgan, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And he fouls this one off.
Here we go.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next to stand in is Cal Mitchell, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
This one's down to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Morgan. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Morgan 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a
Number
lot of outs
17.
left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1-0 the count. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Tremaine gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, and it certainly won't be his last.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Minor League Baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Today, it's Game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Altoona as a party. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Party.
Hey, no outs now.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes another 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first AA strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than AA ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
So now to the plate, Adam Hall.
Batting second.
As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one.
Hall.
The 0-1 on its way. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Batting third.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone.
This one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
In now, Brett Cumberland. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication for me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Batting
At the plate now, Rubens Santiago. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Bay Sox lead this plate now is Gunnar Henderson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Henderson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Mitchell has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Next to hit, Eli Simmons.
The third baseman, Eli.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Mason McCoy.
The second baseman.
Strike one to start the at-bat. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Two out, nobody on. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they... Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, John Tremaine. A ball and no strikes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way. And you
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, one error, and a runner left stranded. We've played bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ty Azapardi.
The left fielder.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And there's one away. Now to the plate, here is Adam Hall. He collected a base hit his first time up. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Adley Rutschman. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are two away. Next to dig in, Brett Cumberland. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. On now to the top in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes the first baseman, Lucas Santiago.
The first baseman.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Santiago.
There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Stepping in now,
The batter,
Gunnar
number
Henderson.
9.
As he takes a
Shortstop.
cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Santiago on at first, nobody out.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Gunnar Henderson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Digging in will be Eli Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in next, Mason McCoy. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 0-1 the count. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Sharp finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now into the box, John Tremaine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Here we go now. Let's go.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Got no one out now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is swung out and missed again.
This pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
The bat.
Into the box,
The left
Ty
field.
Azapardi. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Adam Ball stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Adley Rutschman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Standing in now, Brett Cumberland.
Now batting.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now is Luis Santiago. It was a base hit last time up. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And that one yanked just foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he's got himself another. He picks up strike here, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up is the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. First pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a line drive. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he makes his way toward the ball. And he's going to make a move. It's a close one. 8-7 is how it finishes today. Stephen Klimek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line.
In the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Altoona Curve and the Bowie Base. Plate Morgan trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this is exactly the kind of production that this organization is going to be looking for from him as his career progresses.
Run for him at third base.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man's trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
To 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-2, full count. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Next, here is Hunter Owen.
Now
Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Hunter Owen.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. McCoy is under it. He's got it for the first out. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. The batter will be Aint. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Ready with the 0-1 to first. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. But a heads-up play as 2 fielders were better. Next to hit is Morgan. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike now. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. In there, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reeled back there, 2 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws it.
Now batting, number 17.
So now to the plate, Morgan hits sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And that's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
So stepping in is Hunter Owen, and their runners at the corners now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Runner goes. And he'll step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Bay Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Claudio Custodio claims the win out of the pen, his first. Spencer Watkins hammers down to save.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. it's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.